Hi, Stefano here again. In this video, I'm excited to show you some of the new design tools that are now included with Micromine Advance. Advance is known for its great scheduling capabilities. However, we've done a lot of recent work to ensure we can streamline the whole mine planning process. We want users to just stay in the Advance environment throughout their planning experience. A cool tool is the Solidify polygons. With this tool, the users can connect multiple polygons and create manual stock designs. We have added a lot of attributing tools to ensure that users can have all the right namings for the strings and solids in preparations for scheduling. These include, for example, assigning attributes by nearest centroid, assigning attributes above or below a specific solid, for example, copying attribute values between different strings or different solids. I want to particularly draw attention to our new decline tool. Users can now draw mine ramps to ensure that levels are properly connected and potentially conduct trade-offs for different level spacings. So I'm going to open up the tool and I'm going to first select an output layer. So in this case, decline down. And all we want to do is just a continuation, for example, of this decline. So we'll select the starting point that we just did and we'll select a direction of mining. So in this case, if I want to go a little bit more towards the east, I'll just do that, and then I can select between a straight and a curved section, right? So in this case, let's go with a curve to start off. Let's select a radius first, so depending how the radius of our curvature we want it to be, and then we can select an angle. We can just add a quarter or a half, or just select a specific angle for that change. So if I go 120, I can see what that specific section is going to do. I can select the gradient of that particular string, so I can see now it's dipping a little bit more. Once I'm happy with this section, I can just add the step. So that step gets recorded in the list, and then I can go ahead and follow up with a second or a next step. So in this case, I'm going to add the same step. I'm going to add it 3 times. I'm going to go a 4th time. And then here I'm going to change, for example, to a straight line, which now I can see what that is actually looking like potentially. So if I want to add just, for example, a small section, I can change that to 25 meters, add the step, go back to a curve, and then continue with that, add the step, etc. So if at any point I made a mistake, I want to go back to a specific step, the user just needs to navigate to that particular step. For example, this one here, and then in the software you can see how it highlights as I click through one of these particular steps. So say I wanted to go back to this straight section and I wanted to actually make it a longer, then there's no problems. So we just come here, we'll just change the length from 25, for example, to 50, and we see that change being applied. So it really gives you that flexibility to make the design as the user wants, and amend it depending on the different locations of those axes or different elevations. So once we're happy with something, we just hit apply, and that decline will get stored in the layer, and I can see that section of design. And at any point, I can just go back to the create decline tool, for example, edit an existing one, select that one, and all the steps and inputs go back to the list. Thank you.